3. I should count us in, Hormoz.
3.
Dogs of Browntown.
2. 1.
Bienvenidos a Dogs of Browntown.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Por supuesto.
I'm
La biblioteca.
as usual. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Saul Trujillo, and next to me is look at you supporting the homie.
Hell yeah.
A supporter of homies, Hormoz Rashidi.
Hormoz Rashidi. Hey.
Next to him is
Old nervous Joel.
you gotta be old nervous Joel.
Well, here's what happens when you're friends with guys like you. You just never know what you're gonna say.
Guys like me. Look, no, I just like to bring a little baby fire by the name of Hormoz.
Yeah.
And then I gaslight him. And then you going like, that's a bad fire. You're trying to put out the fire.
It gets big. That fire gets big fast.
And like, what's wrong with the fire? Gas.
Oh, can I just say, I saw a photo of Saul like years ago. Jess showed us like a photo of you guys doing some show, probably at the IO West or something it looked like. But I just want to say that you look great now. So
Oh, thanks, man.
I saw it and I was like, oh, he has done really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. People ask how. Depression. That's truly it.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
No.
Well, because you don't lose 100 and it was like 130 pounds. I lost it in like a 14-year span. Like, it's not like people go, that's fucking weird. I was like, one time I was sad twice.
Yeah.
That's all. You ever be sad twice?
A couple big chunks.
Yeah, a couple big chunks of sad. And then you lose 60 pounds, and then it's really hard to get. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how when people lose 100 pounds and then like I gained it all back. I'm like, fucking how?
Yeah.
How do you gain 100 pounds back? So like I lost
Chris
60.
D'Elia lost 100 pounds.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was his girlfriend.
Oh boy. I thought you were gonna say like like I'm glad you said girl.
Yeah.
It's not his woman friend. I'll tell you that. Fuck him. I don't like rich people.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to be one, but I don't like
I want to
them.
be one, but if you're like born under a silver titty,
That is fun. If you're rich, you can shit on all the other rich people if you want, because they can't really do shit about it.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Nah, I don't know.
Kind of.
Just felt like
This
a
is
vague thing to
satirical.
say.
Kind of. That's true. Like, I feel like at the level of
This is where you stop talking. All right, cool. We go.
When it comes to like shit like that, I've mentioned D'Elia. Like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care
hope I
either.
never meet him.
Yeah.
And if I do, he go. Did you say that? Like I sure did.
Yeah.
I sure did say that.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about
He's
it?
actually been really nice to me. And when he was at the store, he was always really nice to me. And I didn't even read anything about him and stuff because I didn't want to believe any of it. But then when I saw the Kyle documentary, I was like, damn.
Documentary. Put it
And
over the
honestly,
top.
I never thought he was a pedophile. I still don't think he's a pedophile.
I don't think he's a pedophile.
because that documentary kind of showed everybody was 18. He waited till everybody was 18. I think a couple people may have lied and pretended they were 18.
Gray
But
area,
what it
a pedophile?
really showed is he was really mean.
Some barely legal
He was
type
really
shit.
mean to these girls.
Yeah.
And that shit, I don't have any room for that shit.
Okay,
Like, don't be a mean person.
I respect the pedophile more than I respect Chris D'Elia. To be honest, at least they're going for it. He's over here on the cusp of it. Ugh. On the fence of it is worse than actually being on the land. Make up your mind. Are you a monster or are you not? You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like he's
They're
like
not into barely legal.
That'd be like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, either be illegal or be cool. Don't fucking be in the gray area.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger's not getting anybody that's like almost asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I gotta wait. Are they snoring? All right, now I'm in.
I can't tell. No, they weren't technically snoring. All right.
They haven't hit that REM sleep yet.
You got to start saying technically about stuff? No, she was technically up. Ugh, get out of here.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just kidding. He's satire, kind of.
Satire.
A little bit.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Am I saying, did he go after the sugar? No, but he went after the Splenda that tasted like the sugar. You know what I mean? But
I would
whatever,
argue that Splenda just makes you want real sugar.
sweet sugar. That barely legal
Joel makes the point.
sweet sugar. No, we've already told that guy's not a.
Yeah.
He's a king of pop.
Yeah.
Over kids' butts.
Yeah.
This episode we were going to talk about sport.
Yeah.
Did either of you growing up playing sports? You did not. I could see it in your face. No,
No,
sports.
I wanted
Skateboarding.
to, but I was never good at it. Yeah, skateboarding. But
That's a sport?
I was good at soccer.
Oh,
I assume.
awful at baseball, awful at basketball. I
would
made a
think you'd be good
basket
at
on
baseball
the
too,
wrong
though.
side.
I think baseball and soccer you'd be good at.
Interesting.
He's not Puerto Rican or Dominican.
Yeah.
Like, it's the two
Oh,
things with
Mexicans
these-
aren't good at
No.
baseball?
We're good with our feet. Skateboard and fuck, they're okay.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
okay. Like, they're really good at stealing base. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah, very good at stealing.
I've actually been trying to. I started a petition for putting a wall up in between third and home, just to see how bad they want it.
stop the steal.
And for the Cubans, I put a river in between with a little.
Oh, that's good. That's gonna fit. Those ones are good at
yeah.
baseball. They're good at baseball.
Yeah, I'm gonna put like an inner tube instead of a base, and they gotta ride the inner tube to home.
Wait, are like is there kind of like some truth into the racism that I just said? Are Dominicans or Cubans good at soccer? Football? I'm sorry.
I don't think
Football?
so. I don't
Right?
think so.
I'm sure.
No, baseball. They're good at
Yeah,
baseball.
right? So, like-
Mexico's good at soccer.
Yeah.
Dominicans and all those island are good at baseball.
Something to it. I don't
There
know what
is.
it is. Is it throwing coconuts when you grow up? What is it? We don't have coconuts around us. We have we had to kick iguanas or some shit. I don't know.
I think that it's part of it. Why poor countries are good at soccer is because there's a very low buy-in rate to the sport. Like they can make a ball with bags and
Yeah.
tape.
Yeah, and you have 22 people on the field playing against
And
each
I'm
other
gonna guess that
with
the
one
baseball
ball.
thing has to do with some sort of American influence
Yeah.
or money or
Yeah,
something.
you're probably right.
No, for sure.
And
Trying
plus,
to-
it's innovative. Like sometimes if they don't even have a ball, they just use a decapitated head. They're just kicking decapitated head
true.
around, dude.
That's true.
Interesting.
Oh!
So why are there not more Taliban members in the MLB?
No, they use the decapitated head for soccer too.
Oh, interesting.
So okay, so you grew up. Were you on a team?
Yeah, AYSO Region 88, Glendale La Crescenta. I played soccer like for a lot of years.
Shout out. Well, I like how
What'd
you
you
still
play?
call it soccer. You don't call it football.
Nah, I'm not gonna. We're in America, dude.
What would you play? Were you a forward, midfield?
I was a defender for most of my youth because I was real bad. And then later on in my life, I joined like a recreational soccer league called the Futbolistas. It was
yeah.
really fun because it was always 0-0. Or it was a tie. Like if one team scored, then it was 1-1. It was like nobody won, but it was out to go play.
Boy, I hate that. Really?
Yeah.
I hate that too.
But
I
here's
hate
the
that
thing.
shit.
Here's
so
the thing.
much.
It's the gayest
You
shit in
know
the world.
that's so
Nobody
terrible.
wins.
No,
Everybody gets trophies. It's like,
Oh, you know who won? So
You
you gotta
know
go at
who-
the
you
end.
know who won.
Someone wins 7-0. It's 7-7. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, my point of
man.
bringing this up was I love David Beckham, huge David Beckham fan, and I got into like the position, like midfielder position, because I think they do all the work and get none of the credit. The striker gets the credit because he's the one who ultimately puts the ball in.
Yeah.
But I got real into like doing cool crosses and passing it and stuff.
Yeah.
That
And your
was
dick
fun.
also bends like Beckham as well.
Exactly.
It's got a nice
your
wrong
curvy
way.
sword.
The wrong
curvy
way.
sword. Oh, curvy
Oh
sword.
shit! Is that the real curvy sword?
I forgot we haven't said curvy sword in a while.
Yeah.
I got an Instagram ad for a cool hat with a curvy sword. I've been meaning to send it to you.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, we got to get you one.
Wait, why not me? Why
Yeah.
just him?
You know why?
That's racist.
Did you grow up playing?
Yeah, I played basketball. I was really good too. I could shoot so good. I remember really thinking I was gonna make it to the NBA.
Wow.
And then I went to middle school and played against a couple black kids, and immediately
shut down
realized
right away.
shut down immediately. It's so
And
crazy.
NBA stood for not a black athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, guess I'm not doing this. Fuck.
But I remember I was like, oh, I could shoot so good. And I remember thinking like, oh, the guys who can shoot 40% from three, they make it to the NBA. But I didn't realize how athletic somebody like Steve Kerr really was. He was like 6'3" and could stay in front of black guys. I couldn't stay in front of like black guys at all. And I was tiny, so I couldn't play defense on him. So I soon realized like, I'm not going to make it to the NBA. I should do something else.
I think the
But-
NBA is ableist.
Yeah.
They're only
Yeah.
picking tall people.
Or maybe they should let men play in the WNBA. I think I had a shot there. I could stay in front of some of those women.
Oh, that'd be gay. Like regular rec league man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think you'd get whooped, dude.
No, I would. I
No.
would. No,
Yeah,
they would.
yeah,
They
yeah,
would.
yeah,
The WNBA chicks are really good.
They're too good at
They're too
like
good.
passing
Okay, but
And they're
fucking-
shooting.
It's
Yeah.
too dangerous of a thing to bring up to where like it doesn't. If they are like they're good,
But
and
good
then, like,
college players, like former college players, if they practiced a little, and they could beat the women. They could.
yeah.
But dude, one time
Not
I was
just got
playing.
some guy named Steve.
yeah.
Not just some guy named Steve. It
Yeah.
has to be actual. Okay.
Yeah. But one time I was playing in a game. It was like the best game I ever played. This is like Little League basketball.
Yeah.
I had like 30-something points. Ooh. I was like 6 for 7 from 3. Woo. And I was playing against my best friend Sep's team. Like, and so I was like, we were like talking shit all week, and I balled out. I had the best game ever. And his mom was filming the whole thing.
Wow.
No.
So I had it on tape of me playing so fucking good.
Yeah.
And then we afterwards, I was like talking so much shit. We had all of our friends come together, and we put at Sep's house, and we played the video.
No.
And dog, I was so excited for all my friends to see how good I played. And then all I could see, and all anybody could see, was when I didn't have the ball, I just stood there with my limp hand.
Oh no.
And I looked so gay. I would just be standing there like this, and then I would catch the ball, boom, make the shot, and then I'd be just standing there.
Yeah.
For some reason, my hand was out and a limp wrist.
Yeah.
And I just I thought I was about to be like complimented on playing so good. I got ripped nonstop by my friends. It was pretty bad. Sometimes
I went 6 for 7. You don't understand. Yeah, whatever. Fucking.
Yeah.
they did not give any fucks. Dude, I remember thinking like, this is gonna be so dope.
I'm gonna send
and then
this
just
to the
being
NBA.
crushed.
Yeah.
I still see myself in stand-up videos, and my hand will be like that. I'll be like, no, it's coming back. Like, no, don't do that.
My steel hand.
Have you thought about cutting your hands off?
I did think about cutting my hands
Cool.
off.
Isn't there a one-armed guy? It's like a one-handed guy. The NBA. Or like he's gonna go to the NBA.
No.
I swear to God.
No.
I swear
There's a
to
one-handed guy who played in college.
Find out.
No,
Yeah,
he
but
played in college.
He's gonna try to go to the
He's
NBA.
never going to the NBA.
I don't know.
You can't
dude.
play with one hand against the best players. You can play against Division II grabbing players.
He could play against me because he'd show the one hand and go, oh, gross.
Yeah,
Yeah, shit the ball.
yeah.
Nasty.
There was a guy with one
do we got
hand
this freak
who
on
made
the
it to the
field?
NFL, though. That guy made it
wow,
for like
the
a
one-armed guy's from the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, figures.
The insurrection.
Also known as the nice part of Haiti.
Yeah.
It's the same
I
island
know
as
nothing
Haiti.
about the Dominican.
So it's called Española. It's one island. Half of it is Haiti, where black slaves revolted and took over, and it's been treated horribly by the world and kept as the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. And the other side is like, way more Latino looking and stuff because we kept that as a colony for way longer and shit, yeah. And,
So wait, so the Dominican's the Latino part?
Yeah.
And then the Haiti, but
Black
the
part, yeah.
part that keeps getting shit on?
Forever.
But then, like, their neighbors, and can you imagine a Dominican, hey, papi, sorry for you.
I think there's a big mountain range that separates
Oh, okay,
them.
my
Yeah.
bad.
So they don't really
You
get
have
to
to be a real
interact.
dickhead. Go up to the mountain, come down. Sorry for you.
Sorry. They're like salsa dancing.
This also dancing, throwing baseballs at all the Haitians. God damn. That sucks.
They're like, I hear you have AIDS.
You have AIDS? And who's the guy who's is it Wyclef? Wyclef
Yeah.
Jean.
Yeah.
He's always doing something in Haiti.
Yeah.
I'm like, understandably now, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeps getting
Yeah.
earthquakes and shit.
Yeah, Haiti.
And he'll be gone till November.
Dude, I love Wyclef, dude.
Yeah, me too.
Wyclef rules.
Big fan of the Fugees.
too.
Who's like, you just brought the Fugees, make me bring up the singer from the Fugees.
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. Isn't she like an asshole?
That's what I found out recently. Is like,
shows up 2 hours late to his shows because you guys are lucky I'm here. It's like,
oh, and I heard miseducation of Lauryn Hill. She didn't credit like a lot of the people who came up with the music and a lot of the people who helped her write it.
I did it.
Yeah.
See, I get conflicted about this. I think it's like really hard to be a celebrity in general and then more a black celebrity and then a female black celebrity. I think that people don't put enough like thought into like the mental shit that goes on with
And
that.
we need to normalize their female black celebrities are allowed to be pieces of shit.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
allowed. We're allowed to say you're a piece of shit, and you can't go, "Well, I'm a female black celebrity." So
Oh,
Yeah.
you're a
person.
fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
Why are you
yeah. You can
acting
be
like
pieces
that?
of shit, yeah.
You're 2 hours late for your show.
Yeah.
You guys are lucky I'm here. Go fuck
It
yourself.
is true because the people that are there are paying your bills technically.
They're big. Be fucking grateful.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
I just start sinking.
It's heartbreaking though, because I love Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
So do
To
I.
hear
Yeah.
she's shitty
Brilliant,
and to hear that she fucking
Dude, fucking
stole credit from people who deserved it.
Stealing credit.
You're really gonna hate when I tell you what Hitler did.
What did he do?
Well, I know you're a big fan.
Wait, what Hitler do? Was he 2 hours late to the thing?
You're talking about Adolf Hitler, the artist?
He was on
the
time.
painter?
He was on time?
Painter you're
That's all
talking
that
about.
matters
Did he do
to me.
something bad?
I like punctual.
Did he like get a Me Too or something?
This is gonna be tough.
There's like billions of Me Too's.
Yeah.
Like millions and 6 million Me Too's.
Piece of shit. Millions of Me Too's. Some people say that that's a Me Too. Those Me Too's are conspiracies. You know what I mean? It's
That's not me, dude. I'm not saying that.
Anyway, so I played sports growing up too.
Can I guess? Soccer goalie.
Wait, I'm gonna guess. Wait. Hold on. You're
go
too
on.
excited.
Hockey goalie.
Pretty good. You're getting hot, getting hotter or colder. I don't know.
Okay, sports. Saul, how can I make
You're
this
pie eating
offensive?
competitions.
No, go ahead. I can't think of anything.
Basketball. From 4th grade to 8th grade, I was I'm off the bench, obviously.
Yeah.
I was a fat little fucking.
Yeah.
But you were amazing at shooting.
Duh. I'm gonna run.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
And his hands were always doing this.
Yeah. Though I did for 1 year, I did get 2 blocks. Super surprising. And it's literally just the fundamentals. Is my coach going, so put your hands up. I go, I put my hands up and an accidental block. I'm like, yeah, that
They
was
were
me,
blocks.
baby.
They were blocks of Velveeta.
Yeah. That's how you bribe me. And I would typically let 2 to 6 points a game, you know?
When someone tries to bribe Saul, he hears the word brine. And he's like, oh yeah, that's how you make
That
it.
don't even make sense.
Yeah, that's how you make it tender. You have to
Nah,
brine
I
it
say
in
it.
salt water.
Nah,
I should have known he was good at basketball because I've seen him dribble.
Yeah.
That might that's saliva joke. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. Oh boy, I hate it so much. To this day, a banner. We won the championship 1 year. And by the way, there were no black athletes in my organization either. It was a Catholic youth organization.
Wow.
So we had a kid who was half black,
CYO.
and he was the best.
the
He
guy,
was the guy. He was the guy. He's like the principal of our high school now. Yeah,
Wow.
but that guy, he was like Michael. Yeah, that dude was fucking. He was like the guy. But then he was like one of the only black kids of the league, and I was like, he's gonna win MVP, dude.
Yeah.
You're playing against all these fucking little Latinos and giant farm boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he fucking murdered.
Wow.
I was like, oh, he can dribble between his legs. Look at him go. Everybody else is doing white guy fundamentals with short shorts. And then me, I'm all fat. I didn't even have the same uniform as everybody else.
Oh no.
They didn't make uniforms
They
my
gave you a
size.
t-shirt.
I had to get a fucking shirt. I had the number pressed on.
Wow. Wow.
Even you go back and you look over at the photos, I'm just clearly
Wow.
who's that? Somebody? Is that like the janitor? Nah, that's me, dude. I was the
Your
center.
uniform wasn't uniform.
No. We had to go to get a sports shirt, and then they put Trujillo on the back. And
Did you guys ever play shirts and extra skin?
Yeah, I was on the shirts all the time. I was never on extra skins.
Damn.
But I also thought in my fat little brain as I practiced basketball in the back, because I didn't know how. I was so stupid. I didn't know how height worked and genetics work, because I don't pay attention in school.
Yeah.
In my head, I was like, man, I just got to lose all this weight. And you'd be 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
I didn't know that I was going to be
That's true.
5 foot something
I
forever.
wonder if you would have been taller if your bones and stuff had less weight.
Almost. My father died at 5'0".
Was he fat too?
No.
Oh, okay.
My mother.
But he was fat of heart.
5'3". He was fat of heart. Yeah. He had a
He's fat of heart.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
Did he die of a heart attack?
No. But I
what
gave it to him.
that means.
I think he's what he gave it to
Fat
him.
of a heart.
Oh shit.
Was your mom fat?
She was a little fat.
Yeah.
She was a little bit overweight. But not to say she's overweight. You got to be all nice to your mom.
'Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
Saul likes big women. You know that about Saul. He's attracted to when we see a hot bigger chick, Saul's dick gets fucking rock hard.
It
I'm
really
like,
does.
his dad, fucking chip off the old block. It seems like is what I'm saying.
Oh fuck, you might be right.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
dude.
It was
Oh,
also
fuck,
a
you
block
might
of
be
cheese.
right.
Chip off
you might be
the old block of Velveeta.
Chip off the old block of Velveeta.
It was the same one that he
No,
blocked.
it is right. It is right. It's
Yeah.
to a point where it's it'll be yeah. I have turned down, and this is not even like a flex. I have turned down very physically attractive women, but I some women to this day, that are heavy, it would be hard for me to say no to.
Damn.
Even and I'm married. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, that's because
how
they're so
attractive-
strong. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
You can't say no.
Gravitational
Yeah.
pull.
the gravitational pull. No, baby, my dick went inside her pussy. I couldn't help it. She was too fat.
Yeah. We're waiting for the papers from NASA. I swear they'll prove it.
Yeah, no, I love thicker women.
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn, I didn't even think you put the
it's
math to it,
genetics,
you
dog.
piece of shit.
It's genetics, bro.
Anyway, that little fat asshole thought he could play basketball. I had a hoop in the backyard. I practiced every day. I shot baskets every day. I downed Pika, Lucas, and Twinkies every day.
Who was
too.
your guy when you would play by yourself
I
in
was
your
a big
backyard?
Kings fan.
Who'd you pretend like you were?
Mitch Richmond.
Oh yeah,
Mitch Richmond from the Sacramento Kings. It's real niche, but he was like my guy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Hall of
The niche.
Famer Mitch Richmond.
Hall of Famer.
I got a
Mitch
bunch of weird niche because I love soccer. I was a huge LA Galaxy fan because
yeah.
it's the only thing we had to like a home team.
Yeah.
I hate when I don't hate it, but there's a lot of soccer fans out here that will pick one of the four biggest, always
In Europe.
winning teams, and it's like, yeah, of course you're a fan of them. They're great. They win every fucking game.
Yeah.
And then like,
It's like somebody like Morgan Mizell, right? He's like, oh, I'm into this sport. Okay, well then let me root for
greatest
PSG.
Yeah.
Because PSG is the best. Or Bayern Munich. Or
Yeah, and
like
I'm
whatever's the best team at that moment.
And I just found it hard to wake up at 9 a.m. to watch a team that has nothing to do with my life. Yeah, I like the players. They're amazing. That's been fun. I'm really excited about Champions League coming back right now. But
I mean, Champions League is the best.
yeah, but with the niche thing, like Landon Donovan, like American, one of the greatest
niche.
American
Yeah.
players. It is kind of though, right? Like you could
Who
ask
doesn't
10
know
people
Landon
on the
Donovan?
street. There's probably 7 of them will not know him.
I don't know. America? Because Landon Donovan was like American soccer for
Yeah.
forever.
American soccer.
And
What about,
people-
do you guys know Robbie Rogers?
No.
First openly gay soccer player, played for the LA Galaxy.
I don't know
Yeah.
him.
No, I didn't know him.
So there's that. There's
Yeah.
fucking.
Did you know Andrew Shue, star of Melrose Place, played for the Galaxy in their first
Really?
year or two? Yeah.
Did you know, like back in the day, these fuckers had like jobs. They were like
Yeah.
cool guys,
Yeah.
and then like
Yeah, and they like moonlit as
yeah,
professional soccer
Gary
players.
Smith. He's a player I just made up now.
yeah, he's a great guy. Yeah,
Pretty
Gary
niche,
Smith.
huh?
But I love it. But it's always been a trip when people. I remember going to see like the Galaxy play like an exhibition against Real Madrid, and Madrid won, obviously. But like people like cheering, and I was like, I remember being in the bathroom going like, oh, I guess all these people are taking planes back to their home country of Spain tonight. Anyway,
Would you guys play sports growing up? Either of you?
No.
Not you, Drew.
what's
Not
your
you
favorite
either?
sport? What do you
Drew
like to
played
watch?
basketball for sure.
Football. I like to watch football.
You mean soccer?
Yeah.
Do you really?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he means American football.
Okay, cool.
You know the game that was rigged so that the Chiefs could win?
Are you for
God.
real right now?
Yeah, dog, I'm
You
for
think
real
that
right
the
now.
whole thing was rigged?
I mean, I
whole
think
season?
sports in general are rigged. I think the NBA has
I
been
don't
rigged.
think it's rigged, but I think they use the sort of big games to maybe you can push a narrative, but I don't think that.
I think the refs make decisions in certain cases and don't make decisions in other cases to push whatever the league in general wants. I think the Lakers won in 2003 against the Kings, in part because the Kings missed 20 free throws in Game 7,
You gotta explain anything. to me.
but in part because there was refs doing shady shit, right? Even Kobe Bryant. There's a great like scene of Kobe being interviewed before he died, not after he died, but
Obviously.
before the helicopter thing.
Yeah.
And they asked him, they're like 2003 against the Kings. Was that rigged? And he doesn't say no. He says specifically, well, there's a ref who went to jail for rigging games,
Wow.
so there's that.
Yeah.
And he reffed some of our games. And then he also says, but the Kings missed 20 free throws in an overtime Game 7, so they could have won too. And I think that's what it is. I don't think the players are ever trying not to win. I think the players can overcome the obstacles that the league puts in front of them. But the league isn't making. It's not an even match. The league wants Lakers Celtics. The league wanted Mahomes to make it to the Super Bowl so that Taylor Swift is up there and they get the biggest numbers ever.
Oh, he's probably betting with Vegas. I was like, I miss the old days when the mob would just kill that ref.
Right? Yeah.
A Kings fan who isn't mad. You know what I mean? That guy should be dead.
That guy should be dead.
You know,
I
should
was
be in the
thinking-
sea.
I know homeboy went to jail, but also When I worked at the tattoo shop, they had like they would go to like old tattooers and like do, you get a marking of their gravestone. Like you get a crayon and paper and you can do like an imprint. And this coolest gravestone, I had these cool tigers on it. And it said, 3 can keep a secret if 2 are dead or something like that. So part of me thinks there's too many people involved in this and somebody would like say something. You can't, if that many people are like in on it, I think somebody would.
That's the big risk.
It's a nuanced manipulation that maybe Taylor Swift and Kelsey, they don't know. They're just having a relationship together.
Yeah.
But the camera goes over to Taylor Swift.
Well, yeah, it's like a documentary, right? You
No,
can push a narrative in a documentary with these real interviews and real shit that happened, but you can come out of the documentary with a certain narrative that you're pushing. I think that's more closer to the truth.
Yeah, and I mean, the guy who went to jail said there were other refs who worked with him, and that he said as soon as it got released to the NBA that there was an FBI investigation about other refs involved. The NBA released a statement saying this ref is working alone, blah, blah, blah. And the rest of the refs were told not to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
And so they shut it down.
Yeah.
So I think Scott Foster, who was one of the most prominent NBA refs, was involved in it too. I think there's specific refs who are involved in the NBA one who are still working.
They should all be dead.
And I think so too. At least there should have been a real investigation. The fact that the NBA was told we're investigating you and then they could shut it down.
Yeah.
Is fucking crazy. The NFL one, I think what they did was there was a bunch of holdings that they would call to help the Chiefs along the way, and then they wouldn't call them against the Chiefs. I think you can just miss calls, and then there's no, refs, they didn't see it. But if it keeps happening over and over again to push the team that's going to give you better ratings.
But like the thing about that is, for what fan base are they rigging it? Is it for
Taylor Swift fan base?
But those have been watching forever as supportive housewives.
But don't you?
Those are just the supportive housewives.
No, the numbers are way higher.
But the other one's like, I love football like you football, and they wear the jerseys and they just show up with the husband.
Yeah,
but they weren't really watching. Now they're watching because they're hoping to see Taylor Swift up there. And so if the Chiefs lost to the Dolphins, let's say, or if the Chiefs lost to the Ravens, I'm not saying it's all rigged. Like the Ravens also played like shit. But if the Chiefs had lost, those girls wouldn't be watching as closely. They'd be watching only for the commercials.
They also said it was like a political thing. Like if the Niners
That's
won,
bullshit.
They were like, the Niners win is for conservatives. If the fucking Chiefs win, it's for liberals.
No,
how is it this? Like
the conspiracy theory was Taylor Swift. They were going to cheat so that Taylor Swift could win, come on the field, and then announce that she supports Biden. That's what they and it didn't happen. Like obviously she's not gonna make a political statement at her boyfriend. Yeah. Her dead eyes,
with
just
her
like
dead
Biden.
White eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that sometimes the conspiracies that are real, I think sometimes people will just turn left or right. Like they used to do that about like when I was on Kill Tony, you would see people write things and this is what's going on, and they'd be like right up to a certain point and then fucking go off the rails, and you're like, that is nowhere near the truth of what. You know.
The next step, like the is where it gets crazy. Where
it's like Joel's winning these drum battles because fucking someone's funding fucking something, and you're like, no, like this is all showmanship. Like I'm winning because the crowd likes me, whatever. Like I'm not technically proficient or whatever.
Were you ever scared to lose them?
Always.
Have you won them all, right?
I won them all. I did lose one to I think Louis J, but it was because somebody had like moved, like my shit like got fucked up, and I wasn't like in the mode.
Oh, okay.
But I buried that. So yeah, I won all of them. Never been beat.
Don't ever bring it up again.
Yeah.
My alleged loss.
Yeah. No, I lost multiple times in the scope of like if you're looking at like technical ability all the time. But that's why I wore a dildo and did backflips. I won the hearts. I was the people's champion.
Right. You put on a show.
Yeah. So that's where I won.
All right. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Come at me with your fucking dildo
God, I
energy.
used to slam fucking beers and play the drums with my dick and suck my own dick on stage. And
could you slap your dick onto a drum thing and?
Yeah, I would. I had the dildo. I would play the drums with the dildo. I'd jump and hit the cymbals and backflip off the bass drum and shit off the stage.
You miss being a drummer?
I still play drums.
I mean, like
in that context.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was really fun. I think it was a different thing. I don't miss the stress of the drum battles because it would happen. And to be honest, I would drink a lot. And that would give me the confidence to be like, I was like unstoppable up there. And there were times where there wasn't alcohol available and I would feel the difference.
Oh.
There was one time I took a bottle from a green room in one city, put it in my backpack, traveled to the next city because there wasn't alcohol in that green room. And I like, before the battle, I went backstage and like slammed some vodka and then went up and fucking crushed it.
That's the punk rock Joel I need to see.
Yeah.
Dude.
But I'm too insecure now that I'm sober-ish.
Okay. This is a simple. Well, go ahead.
You weren't drunk when you did the comedy dating show and you had your dick out and stuff. You were sober.
I don't remember how long ago. Yeah, I think I was
you were sober for sure.
Yeah, I think
still have that in you.
I think now I can achieve
Yeah.
it sometimes. Yeah.
Well, you still have it in you. You just have to get there a different way.
Yeah.
You just have to find the pathway.
I have to like jump up and down backstage.
Right,
I have
maybe
to like
do push-ups
massage
or-
my
yeah.
cheeks because my face gets fucking tight.
Yeah.
You have you have the opposite confidence of a man. Like a man wants to have clothes on. I think you have more confidence with your clothes off.
I kind of do. Yeah, I feel more free.
Because then you're like, hey, there's my dick, everybody.
kind of.
I'm definitely the guy with the biggest dick in the room.
You
Yeah.
Also, if you can channel anger
Yeah.
and channel it in, like if you just imagine somebody hitting on your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then you take that fucking anger and then you fucking do a bunch of push-ups. And
I
you
do.
fucking
I mean, when
and
I
then
did
you
the
fucking-
dating, when I did the sidelines
Yeah.
on the dating show, like it was the first time, like Lulu came with me as my girlfriend to the store,
Yeah.
and I like wanted to like alpha that shit and be
Yeah.
like evil, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a trip. That's an
Hot,
interesting.
right, babe?
Huh?
It's hot, right, babe?
Yeah.
You like that, babe?
Yeah, she did say it was.
Yeah, I know you be specific.
Did I tell you guys I live with her now? I moved in.
Hey, congrats, my boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
baby boy's
Great.
growing up.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You
I
guys were
love it.
basically living together like from the beginning. Though.
Yeah, but I love it. It's so fun to like, especially with the craziness of the store, to like
Yeah,
come
come
home
home.
to like
Yeah.
a quiet apartment, like house,
Yeah.
with someone you love. It's like really nice. Yeah,
That's the best.
Aw.
Yeah.
You're gay.
I know.
Yeah.
He's gay for his girlfriend.
Yeah, me too. I'm
Yeah.
gay for his...
Okay.
I have a wife, you fucking weirdo.
Okay.
All right. And also, we've
Use
already
that
talked
anger,
about
Joel.
the prerequisites.
Use that anger.
You know what I mean?
Prerequisites. Yeah.
Prerequisites.
Did you have more sports stuff you wanted to talk about, or can I shift subjects here?
Shift subjects, buddy.
I've been watching Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah.
And I find a lot of similarities with me and some of these people.
Yeah.
Oh,
You think
you're
you're
not
on
going to
the-
do the
you
thing
think you're
where
on the
you're
spectrum?
autistic.
I don't think I'm autistic. I think because it's a spectrum, I have some inklings that I might have some sort of the light spectrum might cast a shadow
You
on
might
my-
just have anxiety.
Yeah.
And you think social anxiety, you're on the spectrum.
Yeah, because I think maybe that's a symptom of maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would never like take away somebody's, I'm not saying that I'm like these people.
Hey, I've never seen one obsession with trains.
You're like a guy you're like
Oh,
a
you
white
haven't
guy
heard
that
me
can
talk
dunk.
about Planet of the Apes or drums ever
Are you good at math?
or stand up. No, I'm horrible at it.
You're not like
You're like
a Rain
he's like a
Man.
white guy that dunked and is like, am I black? I dunked. Am I black? No,
Hey,
dude.
I
You
got a
can
big
dunk.
dick like a
Bring
black
me a
guy.
hoop. Bring me a hoop. Let's see.
My dick's big. Am I black?
No, but
No, dog.
there's such sweet moments on the show where I'm like, there is something really cool about
Yeah.
being unfiltered, and like they just say it like.
I love their families too. Like
Oh.
some of their families are the best.
I love the way like their parents will talk to them. Like they know how to like cut through and
Yeah.
like get to them. Or this one guy, this specialist, she has autism. She's teaching them how to go on a date.
Mm-hmm.
And the way she breaks down how they have to act on the date is so like, you go, oh, fuck. Like she knows the psychology
that-
behind it.
yeah.
I know how to word this so that he'll understand it.
Yeah. Where
God,
they're like, oh, well,
I take a lot of
don't,
patience.
For sure.
don't you
I'm sure.
think she would like to talk too?
Yes. Yeah.
Maybe ask a question that'll lead her to talk
Yes,
a little.
or I
yeah.
love when she's like, okay, where do you think you would walk on a date? And he's like, in front. And she's like, why? He's like, because I'm the guy, I'm like protecting her. I want to be in front to protect her. She's like, but okay,
you
let's
talk
walk.
to her?
What happens
Yeah.
here? And he's like, oh yeah, you're right. If I'm in front of her, we can't talk. Like
Yeah.
it's cool to see the things move, and just some of the stuff is so cool. Like one guy,
But you knew that already, right?
About what?
About like you can't really talk to a person if you're like way in front of them.
yeah, for sure. I've moved
Yeah,
on
because you're not on the spectrum.
Yes, no, yes. I don't truly think I am, but there are times where I go maybe. But just the one guy goes on the date and he's like, he doesn't want kids. He's sure of it.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the date, he goes, I'm sorry. You mentioned you want kids. I don't want to have them. By any means, like, please don't like not stay in touch though. Like we can be friends, blah, blah, blah. And then that's it. Like they sort of like, he puts his shit on the table. It doesn't match up.
Yeah.
And then there are times where it does bite him in the ass.
Or what about the kid who the funniest is the kid who was like,
I haven't finished it, so no spoilers.
who was like, do you like nature? And the girl's like, no, I'm more of a city guy.
And he puts
and he's
no
like,
right in
nope.
front
And
of
he just
her.
marks it
Yeah.
right in front of her face.
But then the
And
guy's
she's
like, "Are you marking that in front of them?" And he's like, "Yeah." Oh, was I not supposed to do
Yeah.
that? And he goes, "Yeah, you might make them
might
feel
be
bad,
mean."
whatever." Yeah, for sure.
But then he changed his mind about
But
that.
it's a
chick.
great show. I think there's so much like warmth and like
Yeah, it is-
makes
it
you
is a
feel
sweet
good.
show.
Yeah, but I did take an edible, and as I got higher, the more I was like feeling too many emotions, and I was like,
Yeah.
I should probably
The
go to
Goof Troop
sleep
song
now.
starts playing. Goof Troop, and we'll always be together.
The Goof Troop.
Best
That's
friends
what we are. We're a
forever.
Goof Troop.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah. We have black belts in buffoonery. Yeah.
Sure, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Can we do a ceremony? I'm gonna buy 3 black belts and get buffoonery embroidered on
We get
them.
Kirby's
And
sword did or
we'll do a ceremony where we give each other black belts in
Hell
buffoonery.
yeah.
Make no mistake, I understand that those are people who are on the spectrum and we're retarded. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Yeah.
He said it.
You know what I mean?
God, guys, I mean, I'm very weird on this show, but the jokes I will make when watching TV. Thank God no one's filming.
Oh, sorry. Satire.
Yeah.
Satire. Satire.
But yeah, I'm back to sports. I'm
I can't believe you brought up a thing about autism and you're like, oh, we're assholes. Why would you bring that up? Because I
love the show. I think people should watch it. I think it gives a really good window into like basically like these things aren't like they're not a disability really, you know. It's like it's just a different we got into a talk about
Let me ask you a question about it.
Yes.
Do you think everybody on that show who says they're autistic is actually autistic?
Yeah, I think so.
I have my doubts.
You've
I have
seen,
my doubts.
I've never seen
I
the show.
haven't seen
I've
all
just-
of it, but I've seen certain dates where I'm like, and they're not the major characters, but there's a few people who I'm like, this person's not even autistic. This person's just trying to date some hot autistic chick.
Well, yeah, no, I think there are dates where they don't do the things that bother them before, and I think those people aren't on the spectrum.
Yeah.
They have other things wrong with them, but
See that?
not wrong with them.
3 jokes.
Well, that
I have
was
not,
interesting,
I have
too.
so
It's
many
like-
jokes that I'm saying in my head.
The mom
boy.
said, one of the moms said that like the first 10 years of the kid's life, she kept trying to like kind of fix her son and like make him okay.
Right.
And then she realized that he flourished when she just kind of like let him be who he wants to be. And then it brought up the idea that I think that like maybe in tribal societies and stuff like that, autism and things like that weren't like a hindrance because they would just have a job in the tribe. Like they would find something. I think
Keeping
that
up at Rayleigh's and stuff. You know?
at what?
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's Ralph's out here. I'm sorry. It's
Oh,
a regional
okay,
thing.
okay.
My apologies.
Shut up. And then no. But I think that a lot of societal norms and like the things that society has become is what makes it hard to sort of survive in our modern society. But I don't think before jobs and money and things like that it would have been as much of like a hindrance. I think they would have had a part in the tribe. They would have been like taken care of or loved or maybe even been like a shaman or some shit.
Shaman.
I'm sorry, Shaman's your brother's name, right? Yeah. Shaman Rashidi.
I'm allowed to be racist, but I'm not allowed to make fun of the goofies.
Oh, I'm not allowed to do it. I won't worry about it. Yeah. Did I say something wrong?
No, Shaman is my
around.
shout out to my brother Shaman.
Shout out to shout
Yeah.
out to Shaman Rashidi.
Yeah. Shaman, ramen.
That's yeah.
Whoa. What happened there?
Well, if we could combine both of them and talk about the Special Olympics if you like.
Okay, cool.
Sports and Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah. I've never actually watched the Special Olympics. I would love to.
I wonder what gets better ratings, Special Olympics or WNBA championship? I bet it's pretty close.
God, now my
I bet
brain's
it's pretty
gonna
close,
break, you
right?
piece of shit.
I bet it's pretty close.
Why would you do
Right?
that? Why would you ask
I
that
think I'd
question?
rather watch Special Olympics than WNBA championship, right? Right?
Yeah.
Special Olympics way
They're
more
both
fun.
trying, you know?
I think gambling on Special Olympics would be fun. If we had like legal gambling
Well,
on
I sent
FanDuel,
Morgan a thing. I think they opened it up finally.
that would be tight.
I mean, why not? There's a winner and a loser.
And if you do your research, you got to know which disabilities beat other disabilities. You're like, this guy's going to be way faster than this guy. This guy's got like spinal bifida or whatever.
Somehow
this
we
guy's got Down
always get
syndrome. Down
here.
syndrome's way faster.
This is always where we end up.
What? Where?
Where?
You brought up Love on the Spectrum.
You're right.
Talking
It
about
is my
sports,
fault.
Yeah,
and then we came here. It's the perfect place to come.
You're like, I wanted to be sincere for one episode.
Yeah.
And then
I love Love on the Spectrum. I think it's a great show.
Here's the what are the guidelines? Because with everything that's happened today, I think you're a candidate for the Special Olympics.
I definitely am. I say things that I should not be
Do you
saying.
think the refs are rigging those games?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think they are.
All right.
I think they are.
That's where the mafia moved. They're killing dirty refs in the Special Olympics.
No, but they should have Special Olympics people competing among their own ailment, specialness,
Oh, okay.
specialty. There should be like Down syndrome 100-yard race, and then there should be like other whatever. Like if you're on the spectrum, 100-yard race.
Now,
you know?
this sounds like a
That
straight
way-
up
that way-
gambler. It's only fair, all right? Fair is fair.
That's the way we make the gambling work. You know?
You're gambling with your life right now.
Yeah. Wait, so like a
What are
fantasy,
the odds?
a fantasy football, but for the Special Olympics?
Yeah, that would be fun. I've got Bruno.
I've got Bobby. Bobby's out this week.
Bobby Boucher?
Yeah.
He's a star, man.
Yeah. Well, he's injured, all right?
Wow.
He fell down. He didn't see the wet floor sign.
Hey,
Speaking of dribbling,
that reminds me. When you guys were kids playing basketball, did your team ever pour Sprite on their shoes before?
No.
why would you do that?
Why,
They made it
why?
stickier.
A waste of
I
spray.
see. On
Yeah.
the bottom of your shoes.
Yeah, I think it was like we had cheap shoes for the most part. Probably,
Oh.
pay
No,
less.
but we
athletic
would
shoes.
like spit on our hands and
jerk each other off.
and then jerk each other off,
yeah.
and then the cum would be in the middle, and we'd step in the
on
cum.
it.
Yeah,
yeah,
cool.
and that would give us
Okay, I
yeah.
like
Wait,
that.
God forbid you fall. You know? God forbid you fall.
Do you think that's why black porn stars wear the Timberlands? Because of the
That
grip?
is right. That is why. Yeah.
Fuck, do you know what?
Yeah.
That's such a good reference because about 4 to 5 black porns is black dudes wearing Timberlands.
Yeah. And some people have made the jokes that they take their pants off and then
And then they put their shoes back on. Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, I don't want you to see my bunions. you
That is.
can see my butthole,
those
but
floors
you
are
can't
probably
see my
gross.
bunions.
The floor is kind of gross, I bet.
You know what? I don't like in porno, like it'll be like the butthole, the butt part. There'll be the camera on the guy's butt going in like from this
yeah.
angle. You're like, all right.
Yeah. Why are you showing
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I want to see your cock,
yeah. I want to see the cock going in.
not the asshole. That's gay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I do have a question though, because it made me, and I only asked that question.
Thank you for
looking-
announcing you have a question. Otherwise, how would we know you were about to ask something?
You're feeling feisty today. All I got to do is bring up Israel, Palestine, and you'll go up into a
fuck,
hall.
I'm out of here.
You want me to do that?
No.
Shut your goddamn
No,
mouth.
what's your question? Hit me with your
Like
question.
that, like Thanos.
Yeah.
You know who has power in this country? Because Joel's like, Iranians, terrorists, they're awful. Puerto Ricans,
By the way,
Boo!
Saul, it's not Thanos, it's Flanos.
That's Mexican
Yeah.
Thanos.
Yeah,
Like that.
Flanos. Flanos.
I got all of the 9 rings from the quarters. The quarter things are
Panos.
Panos. Fuck. What the fuck?
You can ask a question.
I forgot because I got ridiculed. I legit forgot. Oh, it was a terrible question. That's why
Okay,
it was
go
just
ahead.
like it was like when somebody coughs, does their butthole open? I only asked that because your dog, when she barks, her butthole opens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every time we cough, does our butthole open?
I think mine tightens.
Yeah, no, mine tightens.
Does it? I don't think.
And
that's
remember the Titans. Yeah.
I remember the titan.
It wasn't even worth the question. Wasn't even worth it.
I thought it was. It was
No,
worth
wasn't.
the Flanos thing. It was worth the remember the Titans.
And it's fun. It is. I just
And
you
Joel's
should bring
idea
that up.
about fantasy Special Olympics.
And
I
he-
thought
That was not
funny.
my idea.
Any third world Browns with no money, Joel's like, "Wah, fuck you. But if you got any kind of power in Hollywood,
I don't know if we should be talking about that. I'm not sure if we should be talking about that.
JK, god damn it. But
Cut off his hand. Cut off that dirty terrorist's hand. Hey, be careful. I don't want to.
Well, we have one in the room. That's why I would never do it behind their back.
wait, do you guys do fantasy football?
I do.
You definitely don't.
No, it's interesting. All that stuff seems fun in theory, but I just
Does it?
can't. I'd rather go like better myself. Yeah, I'd rather go do jujitsu for
I think it's
real or play
pathetic.
drums.
But it doesn't get in the way of doing jujitsu.
Have you
or
met
playing
some of these
drums.
people?
It's pathetic.
No, you just set your lineup, and it's like gambling.
And they just get, oh, it's fucking. Ugh. It's just.
It makes it more fun to watch games that you don't care about.
Then you see a
Because
guy
then you've got-
crying over a fucking game that he has no stakes in outside of money. It's sad.
Yeah,
Money is big.
yeah. No. I mean, when you see people crying over the shit, it's like fucking be a man. Stop fucking crying.
I just
Yeah.
lost my son's
Yeah,
college
it's like,
tuition. Stop.
and
Be
it's like,
gross, dog.
don't let fantasy football lose your humanity. You
Yeah.
know, like when, like I remember it would be like all over ESPN and shit. Like a star wide receiver gets injured, and then everybody's tweeting like, "Oh, my fantasy's over." Blah blah. It's like, yeah, dude.
Nerd.
There's a man whose Achilles is torn. He can't walk anymore, and
Yeah.
he used to be the best athlete in the world.
And they go, this
And
motherfucker.
all you give a fuck about?
He lost me my wings
is
money.
this league that doesn't matter? Yeah. It's like that shit. It's like we lose our humanity when, but as long as you're like a normal person, I just like set my lineup and I go like, oh, and I try to win money.
Yeah. Well, that's
It's
what
fun.
happens when you make something a game, like a video. Like, don't they tell people, like those drone pilots, they make them think it's like
yeah.
a video game.
Yeah, that's
Or
crazy.
air traffic controllers.
Yeah.
They're just dots.
They're just
not
they're just
human
pushing a
lives.
button and playing a game. Yeah.
And that's what ends up happening.
Yeah.
All those old white women who used to complain about Marilyn Manson helped with school shootings. I was like,
Yeah.
Actually, and video games helping with school shootings.
Yeah.
I think video games are helping us create bomb brown countries. That's all that's happening.
Yeah, if anything,
Yeah.
they're stopping.
Well, but
those
there's
things,
video
you know?
games that are like first-person shooter games too.
Yeah.
Those I think might. I'm not really sure what the science is behind it, but they might. Make you feel more comfortable actually going through and being a first-person shooter.
But I think a lot of people, maybe they exercise those demons through the game.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's why I always thought like, never mind.
Go ahead. I think I know where you're going. Hold on. Can I
Yeah.
guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
Does this have to do with pedophiles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you saying like
Yeah.
sex dolls for pedophiles or like cartoon pedophile porn? Do you think that stops?
Yeah, or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
But then we
Like,
go back to like, does fake sugar make you want real sugar?
that goes right back to that. Yeah.
Also, we also have to pedophiles are real, all right? We need to create them as a real monster. And as we grow up, we need to stop talking about like the boogeyman. Like,
Yeah.
you behave or this guy's gonna fuck you.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys know the Seventh Heaven pastor Camden from Seventh Heaven is a pedophile.
I think I heard
And
that. yeah.
and the way he got caught, I think, was I don't think he ever actually raped any children,
Mm-hmm.
but I think he went and told a therapist that he had those feelings.
Wow.
Oh.
And then I think the therapist told somebody.
Damn.
So it's like I don't think there's any cases of anybody saying, yeah, he raped these kids.
Wow.
But his like life is over because imagine being, let's just call this person Joel and we'll call him a pedophile.
No,
I'm just kidding.
let's not.
I'm
it in my
just kidding.
head.
I'm just
I
kidding.
see it.
But imagine being a pedophile and not doing anything bad, knowing it's evil, knowing that you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You go try and get help because of it, and then your career's ruined because
That's a
you hadn't
tough
got
one,
help.
man.
You're not allowed to go in there.
Yeah.
pedophile, huh?
Everywhere you look, there's a McDonald's.
Fuck. I don't know why I have this in my chest right now, but I hate golf.
Yeah,
Oh.
I feel you.
For speaking sports, I hate it. I think it's an elitist sport.
It is an elitist sport for sure. It
And
is
I
an
think
elitist
that it's
sport. I
a
agree.
bullshit waste of space. And I was so angry. And the other day, Torio Van Grol was playing golf on his phone. And I was going to go roast him. But then I go, you know what? I'm okay with this. Do it on your phone. You don't need to like waste land to go play
Yeah.
this stupid fucking game. We have digital. You can do VR golf, all that. I don't think it's a sport. I think it's boring. And
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, it's like Christianity. All my white friends try to tell me to do it, but like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's also, it's like,
I'm all right. You
Watch
can, George Lopez and other Browns who like it can do it. I'm okay though.
Watch me play golf and I like love it.
I mean, I imagine it could be probably fun, but it is an elitist sport. It's literally
It's a waste of water.
the most amount of land,
Yeah.
most amount of water to keep that grass, especially here in California, alive.
The tiniest
It's like
ball.
the exact opposite of soccer.
Yeah.
Soccer, which is like a smaller piece of
Even
land
basketball.
with 22
half court.
people
Yeah.
playing on a small piece of land at the same time
Yeah.
versus 1 to 4 people playing on a huge amount of acreage. Yeah, it really is an elitist.
Acreage. That's in Alaska, right?
Yep, Acreage, Alaska.
Cool. Great.
I've said like 4 words. I don't know how to say, but I'm trying.
Methamphetamines.
Methamphetamine.
I can't say it.
Yeah.
Trader Joe.
Yeah.
But Trader Joe's, is that not
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's?
Trader
No, you
Joe's.
put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
What'd you say? The wrong phylacets on saliva?
Yes,
What?
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's stay on schedule.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Right. But no, yeah, I hate golf too. I've
Yeah.
always hated golf.
Yeah.
Mini golf's kind of fun.
Mini golf is
is
Mini
super
golf's
fun.
kind of fun.
That's mini. It's small.
I've never played golf though, so I don't know if I would have fun doing
Oh,
it.
I know I'm bad at golf.
I know I'd
Watch
be bad.
Saul
but it might
becomes
be
like
fun.
A pro golfer. That would be awesome.
No.
Yeah, you get the little cart. You don't have to walk. You get a caddy, a white caddy. That would be fun, actually. Get a white caddy.
You just
Make
want a
him
white
carry
caddy.
my fucking
You could
bags.
just get a white slave, dog. You don't got to get a caddy. You ain't got to get golf. You ain't got to
Yeah.
go to golf for that.
Yeah, but it's kind of more socially accepted.
Here's your thing. You're a. I've seen comedians do it in the past. You're a veteran comedian.
Yeah.
You get yourself a young open micer and just have him be your gopher, and then
Yeah.
offer him shows that never come. I see them do it all the time.
I've been hearing stories lately of like, and we won't name names. I'm sure Hormoz or somebody will, but like they don't let their openers in the green room with them and shit like that. Chappelle was telling me a story. He he did a show somewhere, and his opener like didn't want to come in the green room. He's like, "Dude, come in." Like, but I guess the guy had a bad experience with other headliners who like did not want him in there. That's such a crazy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
weird.
but I don't care. This guy, I'll never meet him. This guy named Bruce Jingles. He like kicked my buddy out of a green room for whatever reason, and then he was just like, it was like super weird. I didn't even do anything. I was like, you just suck. That guy
Yeah,
sucks. That's all.
People forget like how tough this shit is, and like I don't know. You want to be nice to everybody, and you know we're all struggling in the same bullshit. Let's I don't know.
That dude didn't show up to potluck, and then I just shouted like, if fucking Bruce Jingles doesn't show up to potluck, oh no,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you
What a
guys
name.
hear about a comic in Canada who was getting male comics to send feet pics?
Yes, I did. I know about
You
this.
guys have heard about this guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because anytime
Now, I see smiles on both of your faces as soon as I mention it, right? Awful thing this guy did, right?
Yeah.
We agree. Awful thing this guy did. If he'd done it to women, we wouldn't be smiling as soon
No,
as
I
we
would.
know. You would?
Yeah.
would
Oh,
you?
I wouldn't. I would feel way worse about it if it was
Oh
women.
no!
being
I feel
stripped.
bad about it both ways because I've read interviews with some of the victims
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, I've
and
read
it's
the
all
Vice
it's all
article.
fucked up. I think that I think it's fucked either way.
I think it's fucked either way, but I think it's hilarious that it happened to men, and I think it wouldn't be funny at all if it happened to
I guess I
women.
don't think it because as a comic, I think it was predatory.
It's predatory for sure,
Yeah.
but predatory towards men, hilarious. Predatory towards women, fucking awful.
See, I think predatory towards human beings is bad.
Nah, dude, you're being a fucking sensitive cuck
I
right
think
now.
there's only one race, and that's the human
That's really
race.
not true.
We could play this whole
Men and
equal
women are
bullshit,
different.
whatever. I will
Yeah.
never walk you to your car, Joel. I'll
dog.
never walk you to your
Yeah.
car.
But I'm little,
But I
what
will
the
walk
hell?
the lady.
That's because I keep that thing on me.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah, but
that
I'm saying
did.
I've never walked a male comic to his car.
No.
But I will walk. Like, we
Yeah.
can play. We are equal. Whatever.
Well,
There
let's
are
be
some
honest.
ins-
Well, it depends how far the car
Hey,
is.
listen. I tell you that this guy got me to send my feet pic to him.
Yeah,
You'd make fun of me.
That's very funny.
You'd make fun of me.
but I would feel
You
bad.
would. But you would make fun of me.
It is
Okay?
sexist.
Maybe,
It's
I don't
sexist.
know.
Okay,
But it
you
is what it
probably
is.
would. We would make fun of me. Everybody would make fun of me. You fucking took pictures of your feet, blah, blah, blah. Everybody be making fun of me.
It is
Now, a female comic, one of our friends tells you that.
You aren't extra protective of your.
And you get
of
protective
females?
of her because, if you-
I'm an extra protective.
way extra protective.
yeah, you're right. I would.
And I also think it's because as men, we're just walking around life, fucking living like
Yeah.
safe,
Yeah.
And if somebody suddenly targets us and gets us to send feet pictures, it's like, they got us.
It's because it's a minority. Yeah, for sure.
Women are constantly being targeted.
Yeah.
And then and a guy got her?
And if I see it, I don't like it. You know what I mean? And it's not even being a cuck. I feel something internally like I want to hurt that person.
Yeah.
But we're not the same, men and women.
Yeah.
This Canadian comedian was getting like young open micer male comedians to send pictures of themselves with their feet out.
Videos too.
And videos.
There's a Vice article on it.
Saying there's like a Zach Galifianakis type rule, and they need you to like take a picture on your like stomach with your feet behind your head, and like make a video of you like snapping your toes against each other or whatever.
Here's the thing: he was targeting mostly white open micers, which is very funny.
Men.
Very funny. When I open micer men.
Yeah.
He had a type.
Dude.
But see,
it's so funny.
That guy has performed.
It's so good.
Yes. Oh
no.
That's funny.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
No,
Maybe
you
it's
know,
all-
like a brown guy. I'm not sending you my fucking feet.
Yeah, what the
My
fuck?
feet are gross.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, we got a Steve Harvey roll
before I do this.
Yeah, I'll show you my dick before I show you my feet. My feet are nasty.
Honestly, if he just messaged me and was like, "I'm horny for feet. Can you send me your feet?"
$50 right now.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Yeah, I got you, dog.
No,
I got you, dog."
But the story, the lure, the fact that I got you to send me, you stupid bitch.
That's got to be what got him off too. Yeah, like I tricked him. Yeah,
big toe.
I tricked him.
Yeah.
He tricked him.
That guy's been at the store. He comes to the store sometimes.
He loves tricks.
And he performs. He performs.
Oh, you're saying the name of the bike, right?
Yeah.
He performs at the store. But the only issue is that when he comes, like the employees, the door guys that know will go like, "That's the foot guy.
Yeah.
That's the foot guy." And then they'll go, "What do you mean? Oh, you don't know?"
And then everybody laughs.
He comes. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
But when you're the foot guy,
Imagine his name was
forever.
Tony.
You're forever the foot guy, and you're gonna be the weird guy, and you'll probably never get past.
Well,
you're the foot
this
guy.
guy did a special, and this special is called Something Funny.
No. No. Forget
Me
we'll
on
talk
a
later.
pedestal.
No, it's better. Let's just say it's a pun.
We're having fungus. What's going on?
No. It's yeah.
Oh, man.
When somebody cannot. I don't want to do this.
Here's the thing. All we're doing right now is spewing toxicity, which is what this podcast is about. All right?
Yeah.
You can find this article. It's a Vice article. Canadian comedian feet pics.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's a Vice article.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. We
Am
don't
I
want.
following
Yeah.
him? Yeah.
Guys, we don't want to walk all over this guy. You know,
That's
might
for
be what
white
he
comics
wanted.
to do so he could jerk off onto the feet.
Okay.
But that's another thing. It's like,
Until you walk a mile in his shoes.
what's fucked up is that this guy's a fucking killer.
Yeah.
He is undeniably.
Can't get his foot in the
I
door.
mean,
He's tall too. Would you say he's like 6 feet? Something.
but because of this, I mean, you will never be. I will never. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
You're
You think anybody's ever socked him?
Nah, you can't wear socks around him. You can't.
That should be his merch. He should sell socks.
Yeah.
He should sell socks.
Yeah, you're like, dude, you're lightweight pedophile. You're pedophile lightweight, dog.
Yeah.
You're a pedophile
You're
from way down.
Pediophile.
Pediophile.
You're a petty.
This little piggy got
You're a
molested,
Manny
dog.
Pettyphile.
A pedophile?
Yeah.
Manny Pettyphile.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
fuck yeah. That's how. But yeah, I don't know.
Let me just say this too. I'm real fun when there's no cameras on.
Are you?
Fact.
You guys know me.
Yeah.
I'm crazy, man. I say crazy shit.
And we need that unadulterated.
I'll get there eventually.
The way he pronounces Nigeria is so funny.
Well,
Whoa.
You guys should see it.
no,
it's
the proper
when the
way
cameras
to
are
say
on.
it. It's the only way.
What about the other one? Niger.
Niger.
Whoa.
It's Niger here nor there.
That's how you do it, buddy.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's how you ease your way out real good. Man, we are going to get nothing in the future. We got to hope
it's
for
fine.
YouTube success.
It's real.
Fuck you, man.
I said is real.
He's like-
YouTube success is real.
It is real.
Yeah.
All right?
I'm a pal of Stein.
Ben Stein?
Zach Stein?
Yeah, Zach Stein.
Zach Stein, Ben Stein, Frankenstein.
God damn it.
God damn it. We started with sports and we ended with.
I don't know how we end
With
these
the toe
goddamn
guy.
podcasts
Yeah.
sometimes.
Well,
Okay.
you need your feet to play sports.
Where we
Unless. Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
okay, perfect. Just making sure because I was like, we're starting to lose steam. You guys got anything coming up?
When's our next Dirty at 10:30?
Oh, we should definitely promote the Dirties at
Yeah.
10:30s. We got the
Those are
30
fun,
at 10:30.
man.
We got it March 6th.
March 6th,
I'm
April
real
3rd.
proud of like my friends and you guys, like all these independent shows people are doing at the store that seem to be doing really well. And I think a good sign of a great show is when comics want to just come hang out. I noticed that with the dating show, with the dirty one, like people.
Oh,
I'm like, are you on the show? They're like, no, I just came to support. And I'm like,
You're a
this is
big
awesome.
fan of the Dogs of Browntown. You're gonna be a big fan of the Dirty at 10:30. It's all this.
Yeah.
It's all this type of material.
Yeah.
It is funny though when I book a comic, and I don't book dirty comics because if you're dirty, most dirty comics you stink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're too you rely
made your
on
bet
craft
in
too
that.
much.
Yeah.
Instead of just writing jokes. So like I just book regular comics and I just do your set.
Yeah.
If you have something that's dirty,
Right.
try it.
Yeah.
But I never. So it's like it's always hilarious.
Great
comedians.
lineups too, man. I see the posters and I'm like, fuck, they got that guy or
But you know who's been killing it? I just want to just mention him. Zach Stein.
yeah, very
Dude,
funny, man.
He's always been really funny, but I feel like he's taken a step. He murdered
Are we
the
giving
comedy
are we
dating
giving
show.
good shout outs? All right, cool.
So that's going to be my
gotta think about
I got one.
good one of the week.
Good one of the week. Oh,
Zach
I
Stein.
forgot about the good one.
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
going to do
week.
This-
good one of the week, Zach
one,
Stein.
This one is already like famous, but I watched this set the other day and I was like, this is like genius level shit. Was
Thank
Ian Edwards?
Oh,
I just-
you don't
I was-
yeah,
say.
duh.
The guy who's been doing it 35 years.
But ask.
Yeah,
you know,
he's
I
great.
don't think he's a household name. He should
No,
be.
no,
He
but,
yeah.
should be, but,
But I
yeah.
see him
Amazing,
go up, man, and
amazing
I, like,
comic,
I
amazing
can't-
writer.
It's unbelievable.
And he's such a good dude.
Yeah.
Like advice.
Yeah, he's very quiet
He's
and stuff.
always
But the
there
other
for
day
you.
when he came off stage, I like made it a point to. I said that was incredible because it was just like
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
brilliant
Yeah.
shit, man.
Well, I'm going to give it to Nicole Buchanan.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
She's been crushing it
Yeah.
as of late. She's hitting a stride that, like, in the past where I've seen her do well, but now she's like fucking just lighting rooms on fire. It's great.
yeah.
She's so funny. But yeah, that's been Dogs of Browntown.
Hell yeah.
You can catch me SaulComedy.com, at SaulComedy on Instagram, and Hormoz.
At Not Hormones or HormozRashidi.com.
I'm at Mostly Sorry. You can find me cuddling with my girlfriend in our
too.
apartment together.
Find me there too.
Anyway.
I will kill you.
We keep saying it's a satirical podcast, but we mean everything we say. I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Hey, what are you doing right now? You better be subscribing. Check this one. Click, or maybe this video. I know you want to click that one. That's the one you want. Just subscribe.